Hello, St. Therese Parish. Earlier this month, we celebrated our patroness, St. Therese of Lisieux, also known as St. Therese of the Child Jesus and the Holy Face. In France, she is known as La Petite Thérèse, the Little Thérèse, because La Grande Thérèse is St. Teresa of Avila, also known as St. Teresa of Jesus. She was a tremendous woman in the life of the Church. She lived in Spain at the time of the Renaissance, so a few hundred years before our St. Therese. She entered a Carmelite convent and led a rather mundane existence, and she had a deep conversion experience at 42. She launched a reform in the church, particularly of the Carmelite order, that brought many headaches, many challenges, and yet she faced these all with deep faith. And sometimes we think about mystics as being honestly just kind of esoteric, maybe even spacey people. Well, she was a great mystic, but she also was a very down-to-earth and practical woman. And as much as she wanted to live a life of quiet prayer, she was busy doing lots of other things. She was launching reform, she was traveling, she was facing down the Inquisition. She had a dark secret about her, and that was that she was part Jewish. And it wasn't unusual in Spain at that time, but that could be difficult as well. And one of my favorite stories about her is that a priest interviewed this young woman who thought about becoming a nun. And he said to her, "Oh, I talked to her for a few minutes. She does not have a vocation." And Teresa said to him, "You make me laugh that you think you can understand a woman so quickly." In 1970, she was named a Doctor of the Church along with St. Catherine of Siena, the first two women doctors of the Church. We celebrate her feast on October 15th, midway through the month of October. And even though she's not our patroness, she's probably the patroness of our patroness, so there's still a connection there. But we ask, as with all the saints, that we might be inspired by her example and assisted by her prayers. St. Teresa of Jesus, pray for us.